Hi friends, it's Jody and you're at my channel and this is Marmalade. Marmalade, say hi to everybody. He's my old kitty. So he's purring. He's always purring. He just purrs all the time. It's what he does. And so he wanted to hang out with me in here today, but I thought I would put him down. There we go. I thought I would show him to you guys, on the video. So today I have for you, I did some shopping over Labor Day weekend at Bead Box Bargains, and they had a really great deal. It was like $10 off every $30 or something. So it was better than my normal 30% off coupon that I would use. So I used that. Plus they were giving away free strands of beads. So I brought that here and I want to show you guys like everything I got. And then we'll make something because there's stuff in here that I would love to use. So I'll be right back. Okay, so first of all, here's my my receipt, my invoice, and I spent $46.63. I paid $4 for shipping, and I saved $20, and I got one free gift. It was a mystery gemstone strand. So we'll go through it, and I will tell you everything that I bought. I feel like I bought a lot of stuff. I mean, if you look at this list, it's like pretty extensive. So, but there were some things that I wanted and some things I needed. So I actually had a really good list going in this time, and I went and I found the things I needed first, and then I got the things I wanted. So the first thing I have is I ordered 2 of these because I absolutely love them. They are, this is their item number, Cap 610. And you know what, let me grab that invoice because I'll tell you how much they were. And remember, I had $20 off my entire purchase. So the prices I'm going to give you are not going to reflect that savings. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so Cap 610 is 5mm dotted and corrugated bead caps in antique bronze. And they were $1.29 a bag, so you get, like I said, 10 grams. So I got 20 grams worth for $2.58, and they're small, and I love these. I do a lot of stuff with smaller beads. I like 4mm, 6mm beads the best. So I was running low on these smaller ones. So there's that. I know the bead cap isn't really exciting, is it? But it was a necessity for sure. So, and I've been putting my stuff in the divided boxes. So, as a matter of fact, let me grab one out right now while I'm thinking about it, and we'll just put it away. It's so funny because I just saw Laura do one of these videos today, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm doing that same thing tonight when I get home. So we'll just go ahead and put them in here. And I will leave my invoice along with this too, so that I can remember what it was that I needed or what it was I had. And that way I know what's going on with it. And then sticking with some bead caps, I have, these were the 4mm 18 karat gold plated bead caps. They are $3.99. They were $3.99. Let's see, where are they? Okay, so this says $3.99 on here. That must have been their suggested retail price because I paid $1.99 for 1 gram. And they're, if you remember, they were in a bead box, a Bargain Bead Box if you got that subscription. And they're just the really tiny, small, little flower bead caps. All right, and we'll just put them right here. And I don't know about you guys, I save all my little bags. I end up reusing them if I need to. And the Bead Box Bargains and Bargain Bead Box ones are so nice because the sticker actually peels off clean and it doesn't like stretch out the bag. So you can take the sticker off if you don't want the sticker on it. All right, so I think that does it for my bead caps. I didn't need a ton of bead caps. Oh, I have some spacers, so we can do those. All right, so these are SPC 1606, And they were 99 cents a bag. I bought 2 bags. And they're just your nice little silver spacers. They are corrugated, so they have like little raised bumps on them. I love spacers that have a lot of texture. I use, oh, there's a little bonus jump ring. Look guys, little jump ring. I love spacers that don't have texture, but I love spacers that have texture more. So those were, what did I say, 99 cents a bag. So really good deal. And honestly, you guys, like spending $60 is like, it's like kind of hard to do, like for me. I don't like, typically my orders usually are around like $20 to $30, but I found so many things that I liked that I didn't seem to have that hard of a time. Okay, I've got some toggles, and these have like a little twisted rope design, and it's TOG 826. And they were $1.29 for 10 sets of toggles. So 10 sets, you guys. And I love that this has such a simple, like twisty pattern to it. It's just so nice. I was running low on antique bronze. Antique bronze, like pretty much everything. So then we have pendants. So pendant 2723. Find that one. Okay, so I bought 2 of them, and they're a 4-piece set, so I have 8 total, and they were $1.99 per package. So let's just take a look at these, because I was really wanting some of these, and I don't know why I bought 2 packages, but I guess I thought I really, really wanted them. But they're really nice leaves. You know, they are definitely a good pendant size. And the reason why I like them so much, okay, so there's a bead friend out there who was saying that they would like to see more things used as like a pendant. And this is one of those ones that it is a pendant, but because the way it's shaped, I feel like you can do so much with it. You can dangle so much in front of it, maybe like other little strands with other little leaves, or, you know, just, you know, really pretty little tiny flowers or something. But these are so pretty. So pretty. I love them. And the veining on them is really nice too. Like you can actually see, like it looks so good. And I think these would make a great pair of earrings too. Even if you just want to do a simple pair of earrings, like do a little ear wire and walk away. You know, it's done. Let's see, I think the rest are beads and charms. Oh. What are these? These are some spacers. Okay, so it's SBC 1235. Okay, yeah, I was excited about these too. I got 2 packages of 4-piece set. They're 27 by 18 millimeter hammered style wavy oval beads in antique bronze. They were $1.49 a pack. All right, so let's open these up. These were so cool, you guys. Like this is like probably one of my favorite things I bought. Check these out. They're a bead. How cool are those? Now, how, like, that would look so good. A big, chunky, funky necklace. It would just look so good. So I forgot that I got those. I saw them and I'm like, oh yeah, those are definitely a must. I gotta get those. So there we go. All right, let's take a look at some of the charms I got. So this one is, okay, find 2074. And 2074 were the 4-piece enameled black cat links in gold. And they were $1.99 a piece. I bought 2. Okay, so I bought 2 of these, one because, look it, it's my Lucy. It's my Lucy. And then the other reason why I bought them is because they're adorable. And I plan on using these to make some things for Karma Cat for donation. Super cute. So I plan on making like little keychains or something from them, but I felt like they really needed some little black cats in their life. So here's the other set. But aren't they adorable? And then I found these. So it's Find 2854, and it's a 4-piece enameled flower pendants, light pink, dark peach, and gold. So I know this is like a really springy color, but I think it would work great in fall with fall colors. Hold on one second. Sorry guys, Cheeto wanted in. So anyway, I think these would look great with on a fall necklace, honestly, or you know, a cute little pair of fall colored earrings with these really pretty flowers. All right, next we have Find 2843. And this is a 10-piece set of pumpkin charms and antique gold. It was $1.29 for 10 pieces. And they are just so sweet. Look at how cute they are. Just so adorable. And next is Find 2830, which is 6 pieces, 21 by 18 pumpkin charms and antique silver. So these are a little bit, these are bigger than the other ones, but I still wanted some silver pumpkin charms too. Really great. All right, and then I think that's really it for all my metals. So that's it for that. So we'll close that up and we'll look at some beads. Let's look at some pretties. Hold on one second, I'm gonna clean up this mess. Cat's gonna drive me crazy. So I got that put away and I didn't finish cleaning up my mess because he distracted me, he wanted back out. So let me just move all these aside. I'll just put these aside because I gotta go put those away. And we're gonna go through the beads that I got. And I'll tell you what I spent on them. All right. This still makes me laugh, this little random jump ring. Maybe it's a good luck jump ring. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, so let's talk about some beads. So this one is 6626, and it's check glass, 12-piece, 8mm check pressed fancy glass dimpled round beads, and it's called Vivid Lemon with marbled rose gold. So I didn't see a lot of lemon in it, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. Anyway, they're really, really pretty. I got them because I like the color and I like the texture of them. I thought they were really, really nice. So I got 2 bags of those. They were $1.89 a piece. And there's 12 beads. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. My phone was ringing and it was my insurance company, so I figured I better answer it. Anyway, nothing to worry about. Everything's good. And while I was digging through, I did find some more. So we have this Find 2865, and I bought 2 of a 4-piece set, enamel and rhinestone owl charms, red, pink, amber, and gold. Or ombre, however you say it. But look how cute they are, you guys. Tell me those aren't so stinking cute. I love them. So yeah, I really, really needed those. So I'm gonna put them aside because I want to put them in with my metal. And like I said, I bought 2 and they were, where'd they go? $2.29 for 4 pieces, which is not bad at all. All right, going back to the beads. So we have 6623, which is 12 pieces, 8mm check glass, pressed glass, fancy direct round beads, Vivid Lime with marbled rose gold. Okay, so this one I can kind of see a little bit of the lime because it's a green, but the other one, I don't see any yellow in that. That's okay. So I got 2 packages of these because I really like, again, the shape, the color, just that texture is amazing. So I wanted to get 2 bags of those, and they were $1.89 a piece as well. So look at these. These are great. Okay. Next we have 6659, which is 12-piece 13 by 11 check glass pressed maple leaf beads. Oh, that's 6, no, I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. 10 piece, 10 millimeter check glass pressed dark round beads in cinnamon. So I know you guys have heard me say that I have a hard time with red. These are the reds that I seem to have an easy time with. Something that's like this. So more of your like rusty red or burgundies or wines. Like I'm okay with those reds. I need to step out and be able to do more in red though. I really do. All right, so next we have 6640, which is about two packages of a 4-piece set, 14 by 12 millimeter checked table cut glass flat oval beads in smoky topaz Picasso. So I love these table cut beads, and especially in that topaz color, so pretty. And then it has that Picasso finish around the edges. I just love that. So that's why I had to get 2 of those. As you can see, I have like a little color theme going on here, don't I? Like all these lovely fall colors that look so beautiful together. Okay, so next we have, let's see if I can actually find this. The strand. Okay, so it is check glass and it is 10 millimeter melon beads, and they are teal opal with silver splash. So I thought these were just gorgeous, and I just had to have them because they're, I mean, look at them. They're that teal, they're melon, they have that silver splash on them. They're just so super cool. And honestly, it would look good with any of these. Okay, so this one, some glass beads. It's a 31-inch strand, 8 by 6 millimeter glass barrel beads, caramel and gold. Look at these, you guys. How luscious is that? I mean, 31 inches of barrel beads. And these are just gorgeous. Look at the colors. I mean, come on. And this was, oh, let's see, where was it? $2.99. $2.99 for this giant 31-inch strand of beautiful, beautiful glass beads. I absolutely love these. So many of them. And I love that barrel shape too. And you guys, when okay, so let's talk about like color and shapes and stuff. So when I shop for beads, granted, sometimes it's very random. Like this was pretty planned out. Like I needed, I had money set aside that I needed to use, that I wanted to use, you know, to buy some stuff to make some more tutorials with and some jewelry. And when I look at colors, I kind of look at to see like what goes with what. Of course, you can always go by the color wheel. But honestly, one of my favorite things to do is I will Google art with this color and this color. And then they'll bring up images of art that has those colors in it. Or just say, like on Pinterest. So I have like an entire Pinterest board that just has all these like color schemes saved. So if I said forest green color swatches, it would bring up so many things with forest green, but all these other colors that are in that same realm. So you might see like a burnt orange, or like a vivid yellow, or coral or something, you know, but you would see all these other colors that go with it. And that's how I view jewelry making. Like it is literally a work of art. You don't have to match completely. You can put colors together and you can make it look good no matter what. Like you just can. I know you can do it. So we have some lamp work. We'll talk more about color in like a whole nother episode, but I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. So lamp work, we have 10 pieces, about 2 sets Lampwork glass rondelle pumpkin beads, crystal with orange coat and gold shimmer. So I saw these little pumpkin beads and I thought these are beautiful. And I've been seeing people on the websites, on the Facebook sites, listing, you know, putting their little pumpkins that they're making up. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, they're little pumpkin earrings, and you put a little green bead up at the top here, and you do like swirls with the like the wire, and it makes like the little swirlies that are on the pumpkin. It's so cute. So I got 2 sets of those. Those were $1.99 a package. Sorry, $1.29 a package. So very inexpensive for some little lampwork beads. And so super cute. So super cute. Okay, so next we have, this is $6.599. This is the one I was reading earlier. 12 pieces of 13 by 11 check glass maple leaf beads, burnt orange with Lila Vega luster. So here they are, that lovely burnt orange. And of course it does have a really pretty luster on it, as you can see. Like, see that shine on the leaf? You just stick those right in the middle there. And then in that same color family, I had to get some more of these flowers because I love them so much. Let's see, where are they? Okay, so I got 2 packages. It's a 4-piece set of check glass pressed primrose flowers in opaque red coral with gold topaz luster and copper wash. So these right here are probably some of my favorite flowers. I love the shape of them. Look at how pretty they are. Look at that. With that beautiful luster on them. Just absolutely gorgeous. And they're just a little shade different than these right here. But if you look at my little palette that I'm making here right now, you guys, every single one of these colors go together, right? So even this teal goes with all of this. It goes with this. It goes with this. It goes with this. It goes with all of it. All right, now we have some little bitty beads. So probably won't open these, but I will go over and tell you how much they were. So this one is 0657, and it was, okay, so this is 5 grams of 5mm check glass Drux. Almond, silk, and white swirl. It was $1.29 for this little pack. And then I needed some little crystal clear, so I got a 5-gram bag of little check glass fire polish faceted rondelle beads. These were $1.19. And then 646, this is a 5-gram bag, check glass fire polish faceted round beads in peach opal. So I needed these. And then the last thing is a 5-gram bag, 4mm check glass fire polish faceted rounds in sienna. So there's that. And then I got all those metals. Let me get that back out so I can put my owls away. And then I'll show you my free gemstone strand. And whenever you order from them, they always send you another little free gift too, just for like to say thank you for placing an order. It's so super sweet, and you know, it's just really thoughtful that they do that. It's not something they have to do. And I've gotten some really great things from like their little freebies where I'm like, oh my gosh, I got this as a freebie. How do I get more? So my free strand for that promotion is right here. So I'm not sure, it doesn't say what I got. You guys know what this is? I feel like it has some purple in it. I feel like this is kind of like an amethyst. You guys, whoever is out there and knows their stuff, please let me know what this is. So we got this pretty little strand. Just gonna tuck them there for just a second. And then always, always, always get their little business card letting you know all about the bead box. And this is really cute. They must know how much I love mixes. Look at this little mix in here. Look at this. This is really cute. So there's a couple of 2-hole beads. This is like a little seed bead mix. And I think that's darling. I'll have to find something to do and like use this in a design. So we're just gonna keep him off to the side for now. And I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff off here, and we will get ready to create. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. So we are going to do just what I had wanted to do. So we have this beautiful leaf pendant, and I was looking through my chain stash, and I have this beautiful chain right here. I don't know where this, well, I know where it came from. I just don't know where. This came from Wendy, and yeah, it's beautiful. So I really want to use this, and it looks like it's going to be a little tricky to use this as tassel, but we're going to give it a shot, you guys. So I mean, that's the best that we can do. And I'm thinking, like, if I'm looking at this, I would like it to hang down further, so probably like maybe not that far, but maybe right about here, because I plan on putting like a little dangle on the end. Maybe a little bit shorter, maybe right about here. Well, we could probably do some shorter and some longer. So let's see, this one is, let me cut it and then we'll measure it. But I have to be really careful because I want to be able to put something on both ends, and they have this really teeny tiny little loop. So we're gonna lose a link. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. So we just have to cut where we're not planning on, what we're planning on not using, and then I have to cut that one off before I use it. So like for instance, this one is, it's just over 1.5 inches. So it's almost 1 3/4 of an inch. So I think if I stay within a 1 inch and 1 3/4 that I'm doing good. So let's cut off our bad link. We don't need that one. We only need usable links here. And you know, you can do this with any chain. Granted, the smaller the chain, the more delicate your little tassel will look. Excuse me, but I've made chunky chain like dangles. I mean, you can absolutely do that. Find a pendant or a focal that you like and hang some really pretty dangles in front of it and make it look totally different than what it was meant to look like. Or you can even just hang these directly from your strand. Like, let's say you didn't want to do this and you just wanted to maybe just hang them directly from your bead stringing wire and have beads in between them, maybe like some little tiny beads. And you could definitely do that and just have like a little fringe section, and that would look really, really cute too. So let's make a few more like that. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that instead. Let's experiment with that. We're gonna get rid of this leaf. We're gonna do that instead. So I'm gonna cut several more of this. I have a ton of this chain, you guys. I'm just gonna cut like a bunch of it. You know what? Let me go ahead and, well, no, I'll just keep you on camera. It's fine. I can talk to you guys and find out how your day was. So today is Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Weekend is almost here, and I'm so excited about the weekend. I can't wait for it to get here. I'm excited to go away for a 24-hour period, or just over 24-hour period. I'm excited about having some alone time with my husband. You know, we like to have what we refer to as our connect time, and you know, it's so important. I think that's one thing that we both learned being married before. You know, like you had to grow up, and you know, and it doesn't happen to everybody. There's a lot of people who've been married once, and they have a most wonderful relationship. But it's because they knew how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, they knew how to, they weren't selfish, and they knew how to fight through all the issues, you know? And it wasn't until after my divorce when I realized that, you know, one, yes, I am a person too, and I deserve good things. But I could also be a very self-centered person, and you know, not like what you think, but just, you know, we were really young, and neither one of us like put a lot of thought into like what it took to have a good relationship. You know what I mean? You know, and we just didn't put the work in, and it's important. And I find now that I'm older, and like, it means so much more to me to put the work in. And not saying that marriage has to be work all the time, but marriage is work. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it can be hard. You know, you're taking somebody who is your best friend, and you're living with them. And now, mind you, like my other best friend, Dana, so if her and I lived together, we probably wouldn't be best friends anymore, because we both are so different by the way we do things, and it would be hard for us to be roommates. We'd probably hate each other by the time it was all said and done. But no, I'm just kidding. But anyway, like, it is work, but it's work that also has such great rewards. And one of those rewards is us saying, you know what, we need some time, just me and you, our little connect time, and, you know, the whole world can, you know, we can deal with the world when we get back. All right, so what I'm kind of doing here is I would like some even amounts. So I have 6 of the 1 3/4 inch pieces, and we're gonna do, we'll do 6 of the shorter ones, because we'll do 3 on either side. Let's see how that works out. So this is gonna be pretty much, or we can actually do them in between too. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know what? Let's do them in between. I'm only going to do 5 then. So this is how you do a focal without using a focal. And one more little tiny guy here. Oh, gotta cut that one end off. And I like this really fine chain. Like, it's just really great. I just haven't used it yet. This is the first time I'm digging it out. I'm trying to go through my stash, and a lot of the stuff, like, I've been hanging on to and like hoarding for like over a year. I mean, it's time to use it, you know? It's time to use it. Did I cut this one right? That little piece on there. All right. So I didn't really put much thought into this design besides just the colors that I wanted to use. So you can see I'm using a lot of these really muted colors. But I do have that shiny gold barrel in here because I felt like it needed a little bit of brightness. I also have some peach because I thought that those would look lovely on the bottom of our little, because when I was going to do tassels, it was going to be on the bottom of those little strands, which I think we can still do that. And maybe we can do, I have more peach, but maybe we can do some burnt sienna ones too. All right, so let's work on this piece first. Let's do our little things here. So we know we're going to do a long, a short, a long, a short, and they're probably going to be really close to each other, like probably like right next to each other. Or I might find some seed beads to put in between because I want them to be very condensed. Like I want it to be like kind of like a tassel in a way, but wider. All right, so this is what we have. Now I'm gonna see if, I'm not even sure if this is gonna work out, you guys, but I got some really thin ball head pins here. And we're gonna try to wire wrap loop them right onto the bottom of our chain. And I'm just going to try to make I got stuff on these pliers. I don't usually use these. My other ones are stuffed in there somewhere. Oh, you know what? There's my other ones. Okay, we want to use these. See how tiny the little head is on these? All right, so I want to make it as small as possible because I kind of want it just to blend in with that chain. So we're going to go way down here on the tip of our round nose pliers and just make a tiny little loop. As tiny as I can possibly make it. All right, we can just open it up a little bit. So really teeny tiny little loop. And then we're just going to string it right on. And since these are nice and pointy, I'm going to use that to hang onto the loop. I'll grab my chain nose pliers and we'll just oh so carefully do a nice little wrap. Only need to go around a couple times. Then we can just trim that right off. So there's our first one, okay? And we'll keep doing that with all the rest. And I think maybe we will alternate the colors because I think that'll look really nice. So let's do another one like that. Really teeny tiny. Okay. Grab our little short one. Just string that right on there on the bottom. Hang on to it with our round nose pliers. I really do need to invest in a pair of those ones with the little needle nose. I think I would benefit from those greatly. Oh, I have a cat that needs let in. Hold on one second, guys. I think I was just ding-dong ditched by my cat. All right. Oh, that one's got a little piece that's sticking up here. Fix that. There we go. All right, and we'll just keep on going. Small as we can make it. So do you guys have anything planned for this coming weekend? Anything exciting? Anything boring that you can't wait to do? Like, I think some of my favorite weekends are ones where I literally have nothing planned except for maybe grocery shopping. And then I just spend the rest of the time like just chilling, maybe doing a little laundry here or there. But I told my husband that we need one of those days where we're not going to plan on doing anything. Like not even cook, like just eat whatever random stuff we have in the house or order pizza and just like be in our pajamas all day and just curl up on the couch and watch our shows or movies all day. That would be amazing. Close all the curtains, act like we're not home. Turn the phones off. I remember, like, I know there's a lot of you who remember before cell phones, like what did we do when we couldn't get a hold of somebody? Oh, we just waited until we saw them again, or when they called back, or whatever. But yeah, and now it's like, if someone doesn't text you back like right now, then, oh no, something's going on. Are you okay? Is everything fine? And it's so funny because like, I remember there's times that I went and like talked to a friend for like a 24-hour period because we didn't have constant contact with each other. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. And that was even before you had like your home computers where you could do like internet messaging and stuff like that. But man, when that opened up another world, like you had, you know, all your, you know, early like chat areas, which like hindsight 2020, that's some scary stuff. You know, like we never realized like how scary the internet was, and like there were scary people back then, and now even now it's so much worse because you can really have so much anonymity. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? I can't say the word, you know, and it's terrifying. I get my jewelry page gets a lot of messages, like random, like I'll post like a picture of something that's coming up with a tutorial, and someone's like, I want to buy it, how much is it? And I'm like, it's not for sale. And I already know the scam, because this is what they do. They tell you they want to buy it, and they're like, give me your PayPal or Venmo. And you're like, no, give me your email or your Venmo or PayPal, and I will invoice you. And that's how you have to treat these people, because then they just disappear. Like if they were legit, they would give you the information. Now, I know that I have sold some like kits and stuff like that, and I'm technologically challenged, and I have a hard time finding people sometimes on Venmo or PayPal or whatever. So I'm like, here, maybe you'll have better luck finding me. But it's people that I've already like spoken to, you know, either through comments on YouTube, like we've gone back and forth, or things like on my Facebook, like they're already like, I don't know. Yeah, people can be really bad. If they put that much effort into like something you know, creative, and something that would, maybe they could start their own business, they would be doing really well. All right. We have 4 more left, you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to speed my way through these. But they're so tiny. Yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely grab like some seed beads that I think will look nice with this, and we can do some seed beads in between, because I think these are gonna be too wide. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna be looking for to go in between. I was just thinking this would look really cool with like all the blues and greens, because it would look kind of like rain. That would look really cool too. Or if you did like if you did silver, a little fine silver chain, and did like crystal clear hanging on the bottom, it could be like icicles. So you could do like a really pretty wintry necklace. That would be really cool. All kinds of good ideas with stuff like this, you guys. And you know, you want to take a leap of faith. That's what you really want to do. And just trust your gut. You know, I told somebody that the other day. I'm like, you know, if you're thinking that you want to do something, trust yourself, because you know that, you know, if it doesn't turn out the first time, you know, you'll redo it or you revamp it and you'll figure it out. And I know that can be so frustrating, because we all want to go into a design and have it be like 100% right away. But there's been many times, and I know some of you who have seen me on Wendy's Crafting Friends also know that I've had to redo things a few times. Like I'm like, nope, that doesn't work. I don't like that. And I will take apart a piece of jewelry and redo it. And then when I redo it, I'm like, okay, no, that's right. So it's part of your creative process, honestly. You're making your brain do some little jumping jacks and some push-ups, and it's going to all work out. You just gotta like throw yourself out there and into it, be brave, and don't be afraid to make a mistake, because mistakes are normal for us. We're humans, we make mistakes, and mistakes are important in our lives so that we can learn from them. So don't be afraid of them. All right, so we are almost done with these. So I don't know if you guys might, okay, so Laura from Rustic Dragonfly, she does tutorials as well too, and she is also a very creative soul and sweet lady, the sweetest lady. She also does things, okay, so she has a tiny home, and you know, so everything she does, she has to be very, you know, compact with it and everything. And she does such cool stuff too. Like she just went to oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the place, but she had some video of the water mills and everything. I mean, it was just beautiful. And she does some food bank unboxings, which, you know what, it is so eye-opening to me. Like, I'm watching it, and I know she's got a lot of dietary restrictions, but I'm like, oh my gosh, that you can make this. Oh, that you can make this. And it's just, I'm like so grateful that she does it, because look, let me tell you, there's another person I follow on TikTok that she's a working mom of one. She has a little girl, single mom, and she cooks everything from scratch. Her daughter also has some dietary issues, like lactose intolerant and stuff like that. But she was getting a lot of hate for showing her food bank stuff. And she's like, look, I want to normalize this for people. People don't need to starve, you know, and it's so true. It's so true. People do not need to starve. There's no stigma. Stigmas have gone out the window anyway, you guys. You know what? I don't care. You know, honestly, like, if it came between feeding myself or going hungry, I'm going to feed myself. And that's going to happen however I need to do it. And it makes me so happy to see content creators embracing that and having that really be a part, so the community feels safer to do it themselves. Hold on one second, and I'm going to grab some little seed beads, and I'm going to actually grab the right color wire because I grabbed gold. I wanted bronze. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got some seed beads, and I found these. I think these are going to be great. So we'll just grab out just a little pile of these, because I don't know how many we're going to actually use. But those are 11 O's, so they're just a little bit, actually I think they're 10 O's, but they have a wider opening. Anyway, we're going to use those. No, I think they're 11 O's. If I can't remember, you guys. I don't know. I just buy stuff and I don't remember. All right, so I'm going to measure how long I want this to be. And I will let you guys know how long I cut it, how long it is. Okay, that's a pretty much gone spool there. It's a good thing I have another one on backup. I do need to order more gold though. I realize I'm out of gold. All right, so let me measure this strand. And I'm just using 7-strand beading wire. I'm using Beadalon, but I do use other brands too. So it doesn't really matter. So I have 27¼ inches. Now, mind you, some of this is going to be taken up by the crimps that we use at the ends, but I'm also going to be adding some length because of the toggle, okay? So take that into consideration when you are deciding how long you want something to be. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is our middle guy. We're gonna stick him on first, all right? And I'm gonna set you guys back a little bit. I just realized that you're super, super close. There we go. And we'll stick that little guy on there. And we'll do a seed bead. And then this one. And this just fits over the wire so nice. It's like perfect. And a seed bead. After we get a few on, we'll take a look at the spacing in between and see if we like that. All right. Oh yeah, I like that spacing. That's gonna be perfect. All right, guys, we got it figured out. Now it's just gonna be some easy peasy, simple stringing and design as we string. The other thing I want to tell you too, you know, if you're more comfortable laying a pattern out, then so be it. I just don't work well sometimes laying a pattern out, because by the time I start stringing it, I've changed my mind 35 times. I kind of am better at just eyeballing it and figuring it out as I go. And I don't know why I am that way. I really don't. But there's no wrong way to do it, you guys. I just want to let you know that. There's no wrong way to do it. Okay. You can get it in there, Jody. You got this. All right. And then let's put one more seed bead at the end of that. There we go. See, but yeah, this can be definitely done with chunkier chain. Like if you wanted to use thicker chain, you absolutely could. Just get creative with it. You know, your design is your design. And even if you use someone else's design as inspiration, someone shared with me today, and I was so excited to see that she made a necklace that I made. She didn't have the exact same thing, but she went in her stash and she found stuff that was very similar to that. And she took my design and totally made it her own. And it was so pretty. It was so, so pretty. I was like, oh my gosh, girl. It was gorgeous. So I just have to say, you guys are all so super talented, and I absolutely love it. And I want you guys to share more with me. You're not bothering me. Trust me. Even if it takes me a little bit to get back to you, you know, it might be because I'm sleeping, you know, or I might be, you know, out and about and I have my phone in my purse and I'm just, you know, shopping or whatever, or visiting with somebody. And if I'm visiting with someone, I typically don't have my phone out. So, but please, you know, send me your photos. I love to see stuff that people make. It's one of the things I love the best. Okay, so this is our focal. So it's kind of like a nice little, like, looks like a little curtain, doesn't it, kind of? So that looks really cool. All right, so now I just pulled out some stuff that I loved, and I don't know if we'll use everything, but I like, okay, well, these are the things I absolutely love, so I want to try to use some of it. So let's start with that little guy here. And then I want to use these bead caps to kind of like hide that these are a barrel. And let me show you. Like, so they don't go over the entire end, but it's just enough to hide that it's a barrel bead, right? There's no flat spot. So if you use your little tiny bead caps on your barrels, it just kind of turns your barrel into like a different shape. See what I mean? Just kind of gives it a different shape. So that makes it really fun. And yeah, I love doing that. And I think we're gonna actually do a couple of those back to back. I think probably 3. I really want that gold like up in front and center. And I just love this antique bronze with that bead. It looks really pretty. Okay, so there's our little barrels, and I really, really like that. I think that's gonna look really good with this. So let's go ahead and do the same thing on this side. And we'll just go ahead and grab one of these little barrels and our little bead caps, just string that right on. And we're gonna repeat that process a couple times here. It looks like my necklace has bangs. Oh, those two are stuck together. I have to take those apart. Okay. All right, that looks really pretty. So let's end the little barrel segment with one of these pretty little burnt sienna beads. And let's maybe do just one of these really pretty table cut check glass beads surrounded by that burnt sienna. This is looking kind of woodsy yet whimsical, and I'm totally here for it. Now, I don't know how this will look. I think it would look okay. Like if we threw like one of these in, I just kind of want one on each side, but I'm almost thinking I want them up a little bit higher. So I think we'll wait on those until we're done with our next little segment. So on the next one, I do want to use some more bead caps. I really want to bring that bronze all the way up from here, all the way up through the necklace. So we're going to use them on our green beads as well. And we are using them on both ends. I know a lot of times you'll see on my designs, I only use them on one end and have it flipped around the other side. I'm doing something a little bit more like what I wouldn't normally do on this one. Just because I feel like this one is really calling for all that extra metal in it. It really, this necklace needs that. So let's do we want to just do two? Yeah, let's just do two of those. I'm also, when I'm doing this, I'm also thinking ahead about like, okay, so after I'm done with that, what would look good next? Do I want to repeat anything anywhere? What do I want to do next? So my brain is in constant motion, which is probably sometimes why I will start like a story and I probably don't ever finish it. So if I do that to you guys, I'm so sorry. But I'm always thinking of like the next step. Okay, so after this little segment, what do I want to do next? And when I was doing that, I decided that I wanted to do these little table cut ones again, because I like the way these are sitting up high. This is low, this is high, I want another low. So we're going to do this same thing here next. I don't think I've ever explained the why behind what I do ever. And I should be ashamed of myself, because you guys probably do wonder like, well, what made you choose that, you know? I like the look of large beads next to little beads and like alternating it, like, and same with like raised and flattened. I love the way that looks. I think it looks really, it just gives the piece some more depth, and I love that. So let's try these big giant ones. So let's have like these big bead on here, and let's see what we think. Oh, am I gonna go through? Oh, there it goes. A little tight squeeze there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually really like that. Yep, that's a winner. Okay, so, and I think we're only gonna use just the two of them. We're not gonna use, I don't think we're gonna use the other ones. But let's see what we have so far. So if you're laying your necklace out, look at it like this and see if you like what you see. And so far I do. I really, really do. I like this. So then I think what I would end up doing next is kind of repeating what I have down here, but mirroring it. I like the look of mirroring a pattern. So then that means what we would do is we would grab our little burnt sienna bead and our table cut bead and string that on, and then do the same thing on this side. What it essentially is doing, the first thing they're going to see is this, and then this is going to bring their eyes up. So the piece that's right here too, your necklace could really have more than one focal. Like down here you could have a focal, and then here you could have a focal. But it really just depends on your personal preference and your taste too, and what you like to wear. Or it even depends on your client. Your client may not want all of that business, right? I'm the kind of person where I'm like, give me all that business plus more. And I will wear some of the largest, loudest pieces you've ever seen. And because I love it. I absolutely love it. Oops, I missed a bead cap, you guys. All right, yeah, put that back on. Bead cap, and then bead. Where are you? I'm probably like running over the hole like 4 times and I haven't seen it. Sometimes they just blend in so well. Is that it? Nope, it's a fake hole. There it is. Found it. All right, so let's do the same thing right here. Where are you? Those beads are like super hidden. Those holes, I mean. So I want to say, my good friend Pamela has requested a finger bracelet. If you guys don't know what that is, it is a bracelet that has like a focal here on the top of your hand, and you wear a chain like around your middle finger. So I've been working on something for that. I've never made one before, so it's going to be a challenge, but I am working on that. So that could be our next tutorial. So if you're interested in that, stick around, because I'm sure it could be quite entertaining because I've never made one before. But I know what I want to do, and I have all my little products that I want to use. So that's half the battle. The other half of the battle is figuring it out, like how I'm going to want to do it to show the pattern some respect. So I'm going to do my best, and we will hopefully have that going shortly. All right, so let's do our yellow, and then I think we're going to get ready to end this very soon. It's looking like we're getting close to the end. So we'll do our yellow ones real quick. I feel like I'm going to use all my bead caps in like one project here. Whoops, I did it again. Bead cap. And there we go. Pretty, very, very pretty. All right, we need bead caps. Did it again, you guys. It's like I forget that you need 2 bead caps there, not 1, 2. Okay, there we go. I just want to tell you guys, we hit 600 subscribers today, and I am so tickled. You have no idea like how much this is so exciting to me. It's so much fun. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys are all here. I really, really am, and I hope that you love every minute of it. All right, so this is where we're at. I'm gonna just double check this length because I don't know if that's gonna be enough for me. No, I think I want it a little bit longer. So we are just going to use some of the smaller beads up around our neck. So let's just go ahead and bead some of these on. And maybe we'll even throw some of those little seed beads in too. So let's do 2 of those and a seed bead, 2 more, and a seed bead, 2 more. And a seed bead, and then 2 more, and that should be plenty. Just enough to give me a little bit more length. Okay, and then we'll get some more of those seed beads out. I have 1 here, so I just need 2 more. And then I think that'll be long enough for me. All right. Oh, getting ahead of myself. So if you have any friends that you think would like some of the videos and stuff that I do, send them, share me with them, and let them know that I'm here. Next weekend I am going to make no bake pumpkin like cheesecake bars, or not cheesecake bars, cheesecake balls, like the little cake balls. I'm going to make some of those. So I'm going to do a video for those, since there's no oven required, and they're super easy and they're super fun to make, and it'd be something that like the kids would love to help make, because you can get your hands in it and get your hands dirty, and you can dip stuff in melted candy. So so definitely be on the lookout for that. Not this weekend. I'm not going to upload it this weekend. I'm going to do it and upload it next weekend sometime. So I'm hoping to find, I already have gluten-free graham crackers, but I'm hoping to find some gluten-free ginger snaps. I plan on looking online in case I can't find them in the store. So as soon as I can nail those down, I'll be doing that tutorial. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put our closures on here. Let me grab my crimp tubes here. And 1 more. Come on. Those 2 are stuck together. How does that even happen? I can't figure that one out. This one looks like, does it have something in there? No? Okay, it's just my imagination. All right. Good. All right, so we have that. And we're going to just string it right onto our clasp. So we're going to try to minimize some of our waste. So I'm going to try to go to the edge here as close as I can. And just make your loop kind of small. You want it to be smallish. So I'm making mine about that big. And then we just need our crimping pliers. And just crimp that down. And then let's see if this tail will fit through some of these beads. Oh, they do, good. All right, we're going to move these beads up over top of our little tail. And then we're going to carefully just let gravity do its thing and just let everything slide down. Not too tight now, because we want, see right here, we want this to be a little bit swingy. So we want to make sure it's not going to be so tight that they won't move around. We want to make sure there's just a little bit of leeway there. So then let's just put our crimp tube on here and our other half of our clasp. There we go. And then through our crimp tube and through a couple beads. And we'll just pull that down. But again, now I do want, see how I'm leaving like a little tiny gap right here. That little gap is going to disappear because down below where the chain is, that's going to take up some of that room. And we do want a little bit of a gap there because we want that chain to move. There we go. And we'll cut that off. All right, guys. Here is our necklace. Let's get this like spread apart there. There we go. So I think this turned out really pretty. Let's go ahead and try it on. I think it looks better when you try it on. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here it is. Oh, I like the way that hangs. I think that turned out really, really nice, you guys. Look, and oh, and the big beads are like right here. So I think that's like perfect. It's like right up by where your collarbones would be. So I think that makes it look really nice. And then our little fringes are so cute. So you guys need to try this. So that gives you a little focal without having an actual pendant or focal. This becomes your pendant. And you know what would be really cool is to do this up further and just have like just so many fringes hanging down. That would be really gorgeous. Somebody needs to make that. Somebody needs to make that quick. All right, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I love hanging out with you guys. It's always so much fun. Please keep sending me those pictures. Please keep sending me those suggestions. I have a little list of them, and I'm going to start picking away at them. And now I might not do one every day, so just be patient. And I wrote down names too, so I will give you a shout out when I'm doing it. All right, guys? I'm sending you all my love, and I hope you have a great night. I'm going to clean up my mess. I have a huge mess in here. All right, much love to you all. Good night.